welcome to a new video, Books and Coffee with Nimisha. Today this is the first video with my face revealed and I'm very much excited about that. So the reason behind this video is I've been getting a lot of questions and queries regarding how I cracked the UGC NET exam without any coaching or external guidance. So I thought I'll share my tips and secrets regarding the exam, my routine and all. I hope you will all enjoy this video. Let's get started. Okay, so first of all, let me share my apologies with you because I'm not a pro vlogger. I don't know if my voice is clear, the camera angle is correct. I don't know such things because I've been doing videos in my channel regarding literature, discourse writing and all, and this is comparing to that, this is completely a different type of video. Okay, so please bear with me for that. And now regarding my preparation, the most discussed or asked question is about how many hours did I spend for my preparation. And I can frankly say that I used to spend 9 to 10 hours daily for my exam preparation. So that is about the hours I spent daily. And for how many months? Yeah, so the duration was 2 months. I studied for entirely 2 complete months, November and December. And of course I got 6 days in January because the exam was on 7th of January 2025. So I studied until then for 10 hours some days, and so there are days when I studied for 11-12 hours a day. And of course, if you want to gain something, there should always be pain. So I've been going through a lot because of the strain, the stress, and there are days where I couldn't study anything because of stress and because I didn't know if I'm going through the right path. So I know there are many students like me who are seeking help. So I thought I'll share my strategy so that you all can follow this and you all can do crack the exam. So okay, so the hours I studied was 9 to 10 hours, sometimes more than that, like 11 and 12. And the months I took was 2 months. Okay, so that is about the time and duration. And speaking about my timetable, I really didn't have any fixed timetable. I used to write a to-do list, like every night I'll write what to study the next day. So I prepared timetable on daily basis, and that really helped me a lot because I was taking small steps. I was not looking at the huge UGC NET syllabus and frightened. I was covering small topics. And one more tip, guys, and never ever think that you will only move to the next topic after perfecting one topic entirely. You will never be able to do that. So just read it and never spend your time for more than 3-4 hours on a single topic. That will only waste your time, and you will not be able to move to another topic if you are doing that way. Now another tip is that please follow only one source, just one single book. That is, if you are focusing on history of English literature, then you must only read from just one book. Please follow only one source for one topic. Don't spend your time over multiple resources, skimming through that, scanning through this. Never do that. Please focus on a single source. And that is a very good tip that I followed. And now I'll share what all things I referred. So before going to my resources, I will let you know about one more tip that is very useful regarding the preparation. That is not making a strenuous task. That is, it requires a lot of time and energy to do that. So never try to write everything and anything that you get from everywhere. So be very particular about what you're writing, and be very careful with note making. Don't try to write down everything and study that. uh, it is better to have a ready-made note. So a ready-made note means some printed notes that are available, which are really reliable also. Okay, you can use that because it really saves your time and energy while preparing, because it requires a lot of time, guys, note making, and you will never be able to finish it even after the exam is finished. So please try to follow this. And now what are things I referred. Okay, the first book I referred was which was a really great help for me, was M.H. Abrams' The Glossary of Literary Terms. So yeah, this is the book, A Glossary of Literary Terms. And to make you all understand how I referred it, I'll show you the pages which I studied. Like yeah, you can see that there are many words which are underlined. So for the second reading, I only go through these underlined terms. I have read this book entirely like this way, and you can also do like this, because just read once and underline the important words, and for the second reading, read only those underlined words. I know we can't mug up and remember all those terms, but just read it. Don't strain over it, okay? Don't try to mug those things up with lots of effort. Just read it casually, and that will be enough, because your brain will feed it all without letting you know, without like unconsciously. Yeah. So that was the first book, M.H. Abrams, A Glossary of Literary Terms. I must say that everybody should have it in hand. And now, regarding paper one, I followed KVS Madan's paper one book. I was using an online copy, like PDF form. I was reading it on my tab. That is the best book in the market, I must say that. So you should also read that, because we can never ignore paper one, because it gives us a lot of score. We can't crack the exam without paper one. So paper one is very important, and you must study. You must spend the equal time, not much equal time, at least 2 or 3 hours a day for paper one also. And that's all about paper one. And now the best part, and I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers and teachers saying that now the trends are changing. UGC is focusing more on Indian literature, American literature, Australian literature and all. But the real fact is that still a lot, like the most important part of the exam, like most of the questions are from British literature itself. So without the history of British literature and the modern British literature, you can't crack the exam. So I invested half of my time for British literature, because and it really helped me. So I followed my professor note printed book. This is not a sponsored video, but this was the note I was carrying, and it didn't have, I must say, it didn't have almost all the points and all. So along with this book, I was watching Kalyani Vallath ma'am's YouTube videos, where she has done a lot, many, like 200 videos on English literature, like history of English literature. So I followed her, I listened to her class, I write down the notes which are not included in this, like yeah, here and all you can see. I have written down many points which are not included in this book. There are lot many points. And then I used to keep sticky notes for extra points, and yeah, this helped me a lot. Uh, with my not making time and all. And I studied this entire book for entire book completely, and I read it 2-3 times. And also for the criticism and theory part, I followed my professor's note itself, and also Kalyani ma'am's YouTube classes, and it is completely free. So please guys, use all the free resources available on the YouTube, because there is another YouTube channel named Sunaina Chaitani, where she explains the topic related to criticism, literature and theory very easily, like in a very simple manner that everyone can understand very easily. So please find good YouTube channels which provide good information in a very easy manner. So Sunaina Chaitani, Kalyani Wallet, my professor note, these are all the things I followed. And I'm saying that this is not a sponsored video at all. This is what I followed or I referred, just that. And now theory and criticism is also very important, like very important. I have read this book like the same way I've read the British literature. I completed this entirely, have studied this entirely from page to page. And yeah, so one more thing, never invest on printed notes which are very cheap, like you will get some the entire syllabus in under some 2000 rupees. And please don't invest in unreliable sources. Please go through the reviews and all, and then only invest on printed notebooks. Okay, that was that. And now that is all I have studied. And one more thing and for the last time, and that is you can skip modules. That is completely okay to skip 1 or 2 modules, but please give importance to Indian literature, British literature, theory and criticism, and paper 1. This will save you. These 4 modules will save you. Only go into another modules after finishing or after reading this. I can't say finishing because it will never get finished. So after reading this, you can go to another other modules. So these are the things I followed. And there is one more thing I did in my leisure time. If you are studying for continuous hours, you will definitely get bored. So consistency is one of the most important thing. So I have already uninstalled my Instagram, my Facebook. I was not much active on social media because I know that will consume my lot of time. So I was only keeping YouTube. So on YouTube, I used to search only UGC NET related topics. So all my feed was about UGC NET channels, lessons and information. So whenever I feel like I should, whenever there comes an urge to open my phone, I only have the chance to look over UGC NET topics. You can also do the same. Just go through random YouTube channels or YouTube videos on UGC NET topic in English, and you can also learn from that, and also your time will be more worthy. Okay, so that is all about my references. And I used to download all the PYQs from NET website, the official NTA website, and I used to go through the options. I read the options, and I used to do mock test and all. So all these 12-11 hours I spent on studies. I spent entirely on studies. Even if I was looking at phone, I was looking at UGC NET related videos, like I said before. So you can also make these kind of habits and make a very massive change in your life. You can also crack your exam. Like I said, if I can do it, so can you. please let this video be a motivation for all the beginners out there. Thank you, thanks for watching. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like and share my channel with your friends and family. Thank you.